In the often flashy and high-stake world of Kenyan politics, where family appearances are frequently used for publicity, Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna has made a different choice. Despite being one of the most vocal and visible leaders under the Orange Democratic Movement (ODM), Sifuna has consistently kept his family private and especially his wife away from the public gaze. His wife, Didi Wamukoya, has remained a mystery to many Kenyans. The only time they were ever spotted together publicly was in 2022 when Sifuna received his election certificate from the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission (IEBC) after clinching the Nairobi Senatorial seat. Little is known about Didi because of the couple's intense desire for privacy. However, those close to the family and publicly available records confirm that Didi is far from an ordinary political spouse. She is a highly accomplished legal expert and environmental justice advocate with a stellar career that spans both government and international non-profit sector. Didi Wamukoya, the woman behind Senator Sifuna's success, is a lawyer of the High Court of Kenya. She was admitted to the bar in 2007 after graduating with a law degree and an additional degree in environmental studies from the University of Nairobi. Beyond her academic achievement, she is a trained criminal investigator, having collaborated with numerous law enforcement agencies in the field of wildlife crime across the continent. She has served with distinction at the Kenya Wildlife Service, where she spent 7 years as the head of prosecution. Today, she holds a prestigious continental position as the director of wildlife law enforcement in Africa for the African Wildlife Foundation. In this role, she spearheads legal reform, policy implementation, and capacity building for prosecutors and investigators working in the fight against wildlife crimes. Her work has seen her travel across Africa, training governments and advising international organizations. Didi is also an established author. She has written extensively on topics surrounding environmental justice and natural resource management in Kenya. Her notable publication, which focuses on environmental law and justice in Kenya, has been cited in academic and policy-making circles. Despite this long list of accomplishments, she has managed to avoid the spotlight entirely. According to sources close to the family, her decision to stay out of public appearances is deliberate. She is described as a fiercely independent and reserved individual who prefers letting her work speak for herself. She reportedly turned down Sifuna's romantic advances back in their university days, although fate had its way. Years later, when they got married in 2010, the couple had been classmates at the University of Nairobi. Didi is also the daughter of the late Joseph Wamukoya, a veteran politician who once served as Assistant Minister for Land and Settlement under the late President Daniel Arap Moi. He also represented Matungu constituency as a Member of Parliament between 1997 and 2002. Her political lineage, however, has not influenced her public visibility. Even with a high-profile father, a powerful husband, and her own accomplishment, she remains committed to a low-profile lifestyle. Analysts suggest that Sifuna's political style, outspoken, firm, and sometimes confrontational, is carefully balanced at home by a wife who is calm, intellectually grounded, and strict. Their relationship, though far from the tabloid material, appears rooted in mutual respect, shared intellect, and a deep understanding of the individual callings. as the senator continues to make headlines in Kenya's political space. It is clear that behind his relentless ambition is a woman who has chosen to serve the country in a quieter but equally powerful capacity. Didi Wamukoya stands as an example of how impactful leadership does not always demand the limelight. For more powerful stories behind Kenya's most influential leaders, please subscribe to TMN Media. Don't forget to share, like, and comment down below. This is TMN Media, where Kenya watches itself.